Hi, happy Wednesday. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the peak of the week. Yeah, we're using Sarsaparilla Tarot for our message today. We have the sun in Aries, the moon is in Sagittarius. Excuse me. We're tuning into the energy atmosphere, what's on offer. You know, our messages have been super consistent lately, and that's the feeling I had while shuffling the cards today, so we'll see what they have to say. Let's jump right in. First card, Two of Cups. Show up in the way you desire to be met. What does that mean? Someone asked me that recently. And you must embody the energy in which you desire to thrive. You have to cultivate it in the now. And I go back to an old mantra. I am that. What is your that? I am that. I am. So it's a powerful, powerful manifestation mantra. So you focus on whatever your that is. If you got to give it a name, great, do it. Point at it. I am that. I am. All right, so Two of Cups, showing up in the way we desire to be met. Lovely card. And this is also great collaboration, great connection in our divine feminine, divine masculine, within self relationship. And then we bring that out into the world, just being naturally, wonderfully us, and we are met that way. Next card, Hermit, a quest beckons. That's the true heart of this card. The Hermit is always seen as such a solitary figure in tarot, and often the definition goes that way. Now, excuse me, I am a fan of obviously the self-relationship aspect. You got to have it good with you before you have it good anywhere else. So get good with you, and that may be your quest right now, considering that the Two of Cups is right here. You need to embody the energy in which you wish to celebrate and live your life in a way that makes you thrive and fills you with happiness so that it overflows, like the Ace of Cups out of yesterday's reading, right? So a quest beckons. Potentially, where are we headed? Right back to Temperance. Look at that. I think it's the third day in a row we've had Temperance. So there is a measure of divine alchemy going on here, and that's divine source, divine all, whatever you want to call it, moving for our highest and greatest, taking action for our highest and greatest and its potential outcomes. And this is why the Two of Cups becomes so important. We are in the quest, we are in the journey for what comes next in our creative process. What magic are we making on our foundation? You must embody this energy in your quest to make it all come together. Justice. A great card of harmony and balancing our scales. So think of the Six of Pentacles card, which we've seen recently as well. Generosity, reciprocity. You give and you get. You receive what you give. Here again, the reading is sort of repeating on itself and bringing us back to the Two of Cups. So this is a great check-in for your creative process. And if you think of the consistency of the messages in recent days, all right, then we have to maintain our frequency so that we can be receptive to all that we are manifesting for. All right. So keep your scales balanced, keep yourself in harmony, maintain your high vibe, wonderful, amazing frequency to allow for whatever it is you're drawing in through manifestation creation. Remember, you are the magician, you are the creator. So what does your creation adventure require of you right now? Bring that. Next, the Empress. Beautiful. See, it's still happening. Now, she's shown up this week as well because we're giving birth to a whole new beginning of something. We're adding something new to our foundation. Or the dream we have for our foundation is expanding. So all the creative juices are flowing, especially right now in spring. It's actually finally starting to look like spring here. Anyway, what a great season, right? Everything's blossoming, everything is burgeoning, and we have a lot of energy to channel toward everything that we're creating. So that's our quest. Our quest is to maintain the frequency for everything we are manifesting, because the Empress here, to me, that feels like labor. We're about to deliver. So make sure you have everything just so for yourself. Bottom of the deck, what's going on behind the scenes? What is the universe pointing out to us? And I love the consistency. You know, you could say if I'd shuffled out the same deck as I did the last couple of days, you could say maybe my shuffle wasn't so great. Maybe the cards were sticking together, or go ahead, whatever thing you want to try to, you know, influence here through your ego, saying, maybe not. Guess again, this is a whole new deck, and it's been shuffled beautifully, and we're still getting the consistency in the messages. Sweet. First, Hanged Man. We had this one, I think it was yesterday. So pause for enlightenment. Always great advice. Always great advice. Be enlightened and take a different perspective. Look at things differently and check your limitations through old, outdated ego conversation or ego influence. So check that. The very same little voice that might say, oh, were these cards really shuffled? Eight of Swords. Yeah, there it is. There's the mental trap. What's beautiful about this card is that we're less trapped and limited than we realize. We only have small hurdles to overcome if we find ourselves in old negative dialogue. Okay, so the Eight of Swords shows us, first of all, her hands are free. They're not tied like they usually are. The blindfold is on, though she can take that off, and she's not trapped by those swords. So this is truly a message of we're closer than we realize. Just get out of your head, get into your heart. Page of Swords coming back again. Incoming information. Likely intuitive, as we've been shown all week and many weeks. Prior Tower. Oh, I get it. There's some heavy lifting involved. There's some change we're resisting. And the Tower's here to say, that's gotta go. So there's incoming information connected to this mental trap or dialogue of limitation that may be going on within your self-relationship between soulful presence and ego awareness, right? And it's old and repetitive. Sometimes it's a fish doesn't know it's in water. We don't recognize we're breathing air, right? Every time we're taking a breath, we're not thinking about that. And it could be one of those old ego mantras that you do by rote that actually sets you back and limits you. And perhaps behind that blindfold, you've had the epiphany on the Eight of Swords from the fresh perspective over here of the Hanged Man, which provides you new information to take down the tower that's been in place for likely decades. Okay. Five of Swords. Excellent. They look like superheroes. Anyway, Five of Swords. This is kind of an inner debate. It goes very well with that beautiful Eight of Swords over there. But this is what we are breaking up. This is where the new information comes in. So be keenly aware of whatever you witness from a different perspective out of the Hanged Man that gives you the epiphany or gives you the opportunity to see yourself, witness yourself, perhaps limiting yourself so that you can make the necessary change and take that tower down and allow for all of this amazingness that is right there, ready to pop onto your Four of Wands style foundation. We had the Four of Wands and the Sun together yesterday. Amazing. All right, angel answers, confirmation for this reading, a fresh message. Ask a question of the deck if you have one. How Perfect. This just fell out of the deck. If you believe, check what you believe. Is it valid? Is it current? Is it out of date? Is it giving you wings? Or is it holding you back? Check your belief system. And then we have emphatic success. Good for us. Ooh, this one coming back again. We had this one yesterday, forgiveness. There's the Ho'oponopono. All right, there you go. So if you witness yourself in the ego speak in your mind, and it's influencing the outcome potentially of all that you're manifesting and about to receive, Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's the Ho'oponopono prayer. Put it to any challenging situation and watch the magic happen as you dissolve that old way of being into something far better and more profound. Choose a new direction, absolutely. That same old path just won't do. And get more information, yeah. Educate yourself if you need to. Go get it. All right, angels and ancestors, how is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? Ooh, we had a bunch fall out. We'll take them. All right, first we have the warrior. Yeah. Be fearless and stand strong, especially in the face of your own ego. Then we have the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Yes, please. Mountain. Stand your ground. Absolutely. And then Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. That's the divine alchemy that's taken place over here on Temperance. All right. Final word on today's message from the Tea Leaf Oracle cards. I simply asked what kind of quirky, unusual, unexpected energies might pop on the scene for us today. Our first card, we have dog barking. Advice from a friend. That's cute. Timmy, don't go near the well. All right, anyway, bird flying. News on the way. Hey, that's a beautiful connection to that Page of Swords. Next, oh, we have the sun again, showing up twice in the reading today through the oracle cards. Happiness and well-being. Lily, spiritual love. Your self-relationship is the greatest romance of your life. My guides wanted me to share that with you. Okay, sunrise. Wow, that's like the sun 3 times now. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And doesn't that just make sense if we get to witness some old mantra that we've been chanting away our whole lives in ego speak? Yeah, a new way, a fresh start, because we see it, we recognize it, and we put it to rest. We bring it to peace. And then last, coins. Money will be coming to you. How sweet. Yeah, you're all getting your tax returns. Or something like that, or way better than that. Have the best day ever. Peace, love, joy. Namaste, folks.